Hi there and welcome to my YouTube channel. If we haven't met yet, my name is Philip Kirk and I'm a financial planner and an accountant living in Sydney, Australia with my lovely wife and our recent addition to the family, our newborn boy. And I love all things, economics, finance, personal finance and numbers. And I created this channel designed to provide educational content around all things personal finance to help you go from what you understand about money now to what you're yet to discover, to be able to help you achieve your version of financial success. And so if that sounds of interest to you, then you've come to the right place. In this video, I'm just going to quickly touch on why financial education is so important. The reality is we use money in our day-to-day lives all the time for all our regular small transactions, from working to be able to earn a paycheck, which allows us to pay for our bills, to put the roof over our head and to buy the food that we need to eat to survive. But despite it's important in all of our lives, understanding money, oftentimes you might feel that financial education is out of reach, something that's too complex, or you just put on the back burner and something that you'll address in the future. The reality is, the truth is, understanding how money works and how to manage it well should be your number one priority. And if it's something that you don't focus on and make your top priority, it'll cost you in the present, it'll cost you today, but also cost you heavily in the future as well. And so just being aware of the consequences of not being on top of your money is really important. And from my experience, should be your number one priority. With that being said, now what does financial education actually give you? Well, having a strong foundation in financial education allows you to do a few things. It allows you to make informed decisions. You're not making decisions because someone told you it was a good idea or you're just guessing. You're doing the research, you have a foundational understanding, and you're making the decision being informed. Having financial education also reduces stress in your life. Now, it's almost impossible to price on what that's worth, and being stress-free is something that's really nice. And so again, that's a huge plus when it comes to financial education. Another is improving the quality of your life, just your overall living standards. If you have a better understanding of money and therefore can accumulate more of it, can manage it better, you can live a better lifestyle for you and your family and your friends and for those that you love. And that's a great spot to be in. And the last thing is also just to avoid costly financial mistakes. The last thing we want to do is be naive and close our eyes when it comes to money and then lose tens of thousands of dollars on whatever it might be, buying a home, making terrible investments, not investing in the right things early enough to take advantage of compound interest, for example. These are just a few benefits that come with having financial education. So what does financial success look like? What does the average financial success look like? And I use the word average very loosely here because the reality is, in today's economy, especially in the Western world and throughout all the world for that matter, being able to achieve average, you could almost say, I suppose, middle class, is becoming more and more difficult. And so financial average is being able to buy a home, pay off that mortgage before you retire, have a family if that's what you're looking to do, and put your kids through private school. That's a luxury. That would be something that I would think most people would desire. Also, having no bad debt, paying down all your bad debt, having surplus cash flow to be able to meet the month-to-month expenses and not be, strangled around the neck with having no money and no emergency fund and feeling super stressed about, your next paycheck. And also having regular holidays, taking the family on a holiday, taking yourself on a holiday, treating yourself regularly, and also buying and building up your asset base and investments for when you want to retire, and setting those goals of being able to maybe even retire early, potentially in your 50s or your 60s, depending on what you're looking to achieve. And so this is financial average looks like, or financial success looks like for most. And my mission with this channel is to actually allow you watching this right now to achieve above average financial success through good quality financial education. I believe that anyone can actually do better than average. And if you really know what you're doing, this should be quite achievable. And so if that sounds of interest to you, be sure to stick around, keep an eye out for my future videos, subscribe if that's of interest to you, and drop me a comment below or reach out to me directly. If you have any questions specifically around particular topics when it comes to personal finance, and I'll do my best to answer those for you and continue to provide lots of value and to help you out on your financial journey.